The Sahara is a huge area that hides many secrets. Many people wonder what is hidden under millions of tons of sand. In today's episode, we'll bring you some amazing facts about the Sahara. I invite you to watch. It is worth starting with the fact that the term Sahara itself comes from the Arabic word simply meaning deserts. Interestingly, contrary to popular belief, the Sahara is not the largest desert in the world. This accolade belongs to ice-covered Antarctica. However, when we think of traditional deserts, complemented by sand, the Sahara is the first thing that comes to mind. Covering almost a third of the African continent, the desert extends over 8.5 million square kilometers. As many as 10 African countries share the Sahara as part of their land, with the Atlantic Ocean, Red Sea, and Mediterranean Sea surrounding it. The boundaries of the desert move south every year, taking up an additional 5 to 10 kilometers a year. While people often imagine the Sahara as vast sand dunes dotted with cactus and devoid of wildlife, in fact, sand covers only 20% of its surface. The remaining landscape consists mostly of rocky plateaus. Although the fauna in this place is relatively small, it lives there about 4,000 species of animals, including small mammals such as gerbils. Antelopes, jackals, dune cats, and mongooses can also be found there. These creatures are mainly nocturnal and seek shelter from the harsh sun during the day. The temperature in this desert tends to fluctuate dramatically during the day. The average air temperature can reach 35 degrees, but the sun can additionally heat the sand, almost doubling it. The Sahara has a hot, dry climate with minimal rainfall of only 75 millimeters per year. The highest recorded temperature there reached staggering 58 degrees, while the temperature at night can drop to zero. There were even frosts on the mountain plateaus, with temperatures dropping to minus 18 degrees. Despite these extreme conditions, the desert is home to many species of flora. More than 30 species of unique plants grow there, such as ferns, ficuses, acacias, cacti, and date palms. Temperature changes wreak havoc on the rocks, leading to cracks and eventual disintegration into sand, constantly renewing the desert's sandy surface. The sand dunes of the Sahara can rise up to 200 meters high, and some of them emit strange melodies caused by the movement of sand grains driven by the wind. Some say that this desert can sing. Although rainfall here is rare, there are permanent bodies of water in the Sahara, such as Lake Oniatra. Despite its harsh climate, the Sahara boasts a wealth of unique geological and biological features that continue to arouse the interest of researchers and adventurers. What is especially characteristic of the Sahara is the so-called mirages, that is, Fata Morgana. Have you ever wondered how often thirsty travelers imagine oases full of water and palm trees only a few kilometers away, when in fact the nearest source of water was as much as 500 kilometers away? Mirages are atmospheric optical phenomena caused by the refraction of light at the boundary of air layers that differ in density and temperature. More than 150,000 examples of mirages have been recorded in the Sahara, and maps have even been created showing where they can be observed. One of the greatest wonders in this desert is the so-called Eye of the Sahara, a structure located in Mauritania. This annular anomaly, which is about 50 kilometers in diameter and has been dated to several hundred million years old, serves as a landmark for astronauts. Due to its visibility from orbit amidst a monotonous desert landscape, various theories have been proposed to explain the existence of this structure, one of which is attributed to erosion. However, no one knows for sure how this famous eye of the Sahara was formed. Some suggest that this was the place of landings of ancient aliens, for whom it was important that this object be visible from space. However, the eye of the Sahara is not the only anomaly that is difficult to explain. Recently, something was discovered in this area that shocked the researchers. Few people expect to hear about whales and other sea creatures in the Sahara. However, as it turns out, this site is home to one of the world's most unusual fossil-rich areas. The Valley of the Whales, known in the local dialect as Wadi al-Hitan, is located about 150 kilometers southwest of Cairo. This place has been designated as a conservation area by the Egyptian government in 1989, and in 2005 it was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. The site was once the bottom of the ocean that covered much of present-day Egypt. About 40 million years ago, during the Eocene, the area was filled with lush corals and an abundance of marine life, including prehistoric whales. The first fossils in Whale Valley were discovered in the early 20th century. Among them were fossils of Basilosaurus and Dorudon, which were unusual primitive forms of whales. The whale fossils found in Wadi al-Hitan are unique in that they show clear transitional features, evidence of the process of evolution from creatures living on land to marine mammals. Since its discovery, Whale Valley has become an important research site for paleontologists and scientists around the world. The research conducted at this site has helped scientists better understand the evolutionary processes that transformed the primitive forms of whales into today's species. Despite the formidable environment, the Sahara is inhabited by about 2 million settlers, mostly Berbers and Tuaregs. In the Middle Ages, these deserts were traversed by trade caravans, reportedly numbering up to 12,000 camels. While the desert surface is water-poor due to low rainfall, there are vast reservoirs of groundwater beneath the sands of the Sahara. These reservoirs are the reason why oases flourishing with vegetation exist in the Sahara. Most oases are formed where water from underground rivers reaches the surface. Several countries bordering these Saharan groundwater reserves exploit this invaluable resource. The Sahara also boasts its own version of Stonehenge, known as Napta Playa. This arrangement consists of 3-meter-high stones, each weighing several tons, arranged in circles in 5 rows. Napta Playa is one of the oldest archaeological sites known to us. In the heart of the Sahara, archaeologists have also discovered ancient rock carvings, suggesting that primitive people once lived here. Presumably, numerous human settlements dealing with agriculture and animal husbandry once flourished here. Experts estimate that in 10,000 to 12,000 years, we may see the Sahara become green again. Scientists have different theories as to why this once green region turned into a barren wasteland. Some point to overgrazing by livestock that consumed so many plants that they were unable to regenerate quickly enough to survive the persistent sunlight, resulting in the scorching of the earth and remaining vegetation. Others claim that grazing and grazing extended the life of the Sahara by 500 years. Some attribute this change to a change in the Earth's axis, which changes its tilt every 20,000 years, affecting the intensity of sunlight. I wonder when the place will be so fit for life that people from the area will settle there en masse. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notifications about the latest episodes. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.